So, you want to become a painter, but you don't know any women, so you can't paint her. Hey guys, welcome back to TutsByKai. I'm Kai. Today we're back once again taking a look at me doing some pixel art. I'm excited because I've always wanted to make a full, complete, entire texture pack, or resource pack as they call it, for Minecraft. And I've done a lot of them before, but I haven't done one in a really long time. So I wanted to actually go ahead and make a little texture pack today. Now I want to do more of these videos, so we're gonna start off with some simple ones. I wanted to do food because I like doing the food. The first thing, if you're actually doing your own texture pack or resource pack, sorry, I'm old, I call it texture packs. The files that you get from Minecraft, they actually do not have the proper color mode. So if you go up to image here in GIMP and then go to mode, it's set to index. Just put it on RGB, and then of course you can now use any color you want, instead of only colors that are indexed to the actual image, which means it only allows you to use the colors that are in the art as it already is, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna actually create a new layer here. And what I wanna do is, I like the way the pork chop looks, kind of already. And I wanna do a similar shape, but I think my biggest problem is I think it's a little too pink, and I wanna see a little bit more like marbling of the meat, as it were. So I'm gonna do something like this, make it a little bit like thicker, more bulbous, and then we'll follow that line there. We'll go up a little bit. I want to kind of make sure that it doesn't look too similar, so I'm kind of doing my best to create a different shape here. I like the way it looks like it's kind of bent right here like that. I kind of like that, so we'll do something like that. Okay, I think it's a pretty decent shape. I like that. I want it to be a bit more reddish and a bit more whitish. So when you look at pork, let me bring up a picture of a pork chop real quick, actually, just so we have a little bit of a reference. Okay, raw, not cooked. It just gave me like Sunday dinner plates. What's going on here? Okay, so it is quite pink. But I think I want to lean a little bit more towards, because I mean, in Minecraft, obviously you just kill a pig. I actually searched up pork chop raw and a Minecraft picture came up. That's actually so funny. I want to lean a little bit more towards looking fresh than looking more dried out. So we'll go a little bit more like reddish, pinkish, something like that, as just a nice little base. Okay, not bad. I also want to create a nice little edge, because if you look at the original, a lot of my problems with a lot of the Minecraft textures is that you can't really see a shape. You kind of just see a color. So this like line here, right? This like line right here, this is like kind of supposed to be an edge, but it doesn't look like it's an edge. Like, I don't know how to describe what I'm saying. It looks kind of flat is what I'm saying. I don't know how to describe that better. So I think what I want to do is I want to take, because on the edge of every pork chop, there's like a bunch of just like gross looking fat. So that's, I kind of want to just do something like this, and then put like a thick layer of just fat on the on the edge. You know what I mean? Just something like this, where it kind of goes basically all the way around. Something like that. Maybe we'll put a couple pieces over here, and then actually, wait, can I? Getting the shape down is the most frustrating or longest taking part, I feel like. I'm gonna follow the edge, like the actual outline of this more. Okay, I think that's kind of fine. I think that's not bad. I do want to go through the middle or something like this too, because there's always like those little pieces that connect. How does that? You just trust the process. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna clean it up. Don't you worry. Now I want to do a bone right there, and I really like the way that looks. So we'll do an even whiter color, put a little bit of blue to it, and we'll desaturate it a bit, and then we'll make that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. My biggest problem, this is really harsh. So what I want to do is maybe go through and add a little bit of colors in between. Let's actually take this, and then we'll just drive the opacity down. Oh, wait, there we go. That's what I like to see. Then we'll eye drop this color, so it's not like, you know, just see-through, and then we'll actually click that in there. So now it's that color for real. Okay. I just want to make sure this isn't too harsh in all these areas. I really am starting to like this a little bit. Now I want to do a secondary color through here. Something like this. Ooh. Okay, okay. No, I really like that. That's a nice color. Okay, we'll do something like this and we'll pull that all the way through. And then... Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, I like this color, but I think it's a little too desaturated. So maybe we'll just do something like this. And then we'll... Ooh, okay, okay. I'm really liking this. The thing that, like I said before in the start of this video, the thing I'm trying to maintain is, or create rather, because Minecraft's original texture does not have this, I don't think. I'm trying to have this nice, fresh look to it. I mean, this looks kind of old a little bit to me. I thought it looks kind of old. It looks kind of dried out, and just kind of whatever. And I really want to maintain like a better freshness, because unfortunately, when you kill a pig in Minecraft, it's about as fresh as the meat can be, you know what I mean? You just killed bro, you know, he just died. So it kind of stinks, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Put that little thing there for the bone. Now I think for the actual red bits here, we need more texture in this. So we're gonna drop a little bit of that color down, desaturate it a little bit, add a little bit more red. And then we can go through with some of the marbling. Now I want to do, does this sound crazy if I want to do like squares for the marbling? Like this? Wait, that doesn't look half bad. I don't dislike that. I don't dislike that at all, actually. Wait. And then I kind of want to do, we'll drop that down again. And we'll do halfsies. So then we'll do this, something like this. Like that. Something like this, like that. Beautiful. Okay. I really, really like that, actually. This looks a lot cooler than I was thinking in my head when I started this. I didn't think it was gonna look bad, of course, but I did think that it was gonna be a bit more difficult to get it how I wanted to look. Okay, this color here, we need a secondary color. I fear. So I want to cut some of these pieces like this, like that. I don't want that to be a consistent color all the way through. So yeah, there we go. I want to break up some of the fat colors is what I mean. All right, I actually really like that. I think that actually might be us done. Holy moly, wow, that actually took way shorter of a time than I thought it was going to. Yeah, hopefully these videos give you like an idea of a kind of process for pixel art if you have a passion for it and you just don't really know where to start. For the line art, I don't want it to be solid black. I do want to have it be a color, so we're gonna do red, but don't worry, we're gonna actually do two different colors here because I really like separating my line art colors. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make, oh, that's a little bit too bright, I'm not gonna lie. Darken it up a little bit, something like this, yeah. All right, so on the top and all the meaty parts, we do this color, and then on the bottom, we'll take our darkest fat color, and then we'll just drop that color down a bunch, desaturate it, add a little bit more red, and then we'll just color this on the back half. Thusly, I drop it down a little bit more, not dark enough. I want my line art to still be dark, but I just want to have that nice tinge of that color. You know what I mean? Yeah, really, really like this a lot, actually. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, I think that looks decent. Now, I want to add a little bit more. I don't think I like this color. A little bit more red to that. It looks a little too brownish, and I want it to look still kind of meaty, you know? So maybe we'll go this direction. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's a very subtle difference, but I actually really like the fact that there is a difference there. And then for this top bit up here, for the highlight, we'll actually just take this same color, just drag it up a little bit, add a little bit more red to it. Yeah, and then we'll just for the highlight color up here on the top, something like that. Or actually, wait, no, we'll just cut it off there. Yeah. Perfect. I love that a lot, actually. Maybe like that. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. Now, as you can see, I'm going in and out. I'm zooming in and out to see like my handiwork and whatnot. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking, and stick with me here. I'm thinking, now that we've done this one, I like it. This is the original. This is ours. Okay. This is the original. This is ours. I think that's very nice. Let's group these two so they're together. By the way, I have just 2 layers on this, which is kind of stupid to do like this. You should probably use more layers, but it is pixel art, so it's a little easier to get away with just doing 2 layers. But I have just the base and then everything else, which, by the way, don't do that. Don't do what I just did. I was in the zone and I just wasn't thinking. All right. Yeah, I like ours a lot. Okay, okay. We could do a wait. Now I'm going too far. I feel like, but I'm gonna test something out here. Hold on, give me a second. What if we do like a little bit of a fading color, like just something like that. Very, very okay. That's nice. I think that looks like the fat is kind of transitioning into the meat. I like that. Look at the difference with and without. Yeah. I think that really ties together. I was thinking that that line was still kind of harsh. Oh, that looks very nice. Okay. I like that a lot. Let's put that in the group. Okay, now we have one more thing to do. Now this video's not done yet. Don't you go anywhere. All right. The cooked pork chop. Okay. Now I have a huge issue with this thing because if you search up pork chop on anything, right, you're gonna get a nice like deep brown color for the most part. You're gonna get like a, you know, a whatever color. Why is this like a weird doo-doo orange color, buddy? I don't listen. I love Minecraft, I do, but what in the world is up with the doo-doo brown color that I'm looking at currently? We're just like shaving the meat away right now, basically, but I really like that. It looks a little bit more wild, free ranged, and then you cook it, it kind of shrinks a little bit, still has its same shape though. Really like that, really enjoy that. It does look a little bit like steak. Maybe we can like shift hue it a little bit, make it look a little different. Let's just merge it down, who cares? All right, maybe we can, a little bit of color temperature, maybe we can, let's make it look more like steak. Okay, well, I'm cooked. All right, huh? Yeah, that's fine. That's all right. I don't mind that. Okay, yeah, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's first Minecraft texturing whatever whatnot video. Dude, that took us double as long as the first one, whatever. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. But yeah, until then, bye-bye.